It's your boy JV3 Mars. I'm here with the 2016 Survivor Series predictions. First up, let's talk about how this has been built up. Like, it's crazy. The past 2 weeks have been outstanding. Matter of fact, not even 2 weeks. The past week, you got SmackDown invades Raw. That was just they tried to get them to jump in. You buy in and Shane McMahon. Then come on. We didn't come along. This is a repeat of what happened years ago, and it happened twice. It should have happened twice, but it happened twice years ago. You had Stephanie McMahon, I believe, was the GM of Raw, and Teddy Long was the GM of SmackDown. Or was it Eric Bischoff, GM of Raw? One of them, but Teddy Long invited him to SmackDown first, and was like, okay, they was talking. Then boom, team, they drew Team SmackDown out of the building, and boom, here comes Team Raw, destroying everybody. Then the same thing happened. Almost the same thing happened that Monday night on Raw. Teddy Long came out, was talking, and then he just was like, come on, and then Team SmackDown came out of the crowd. That was amazing, and that build up how that happened on Monday, I liked it. Then Tuesday, the women that was just funny, especially with Nia Jax, that fat hippopotamus of a woman, Nia Jax, plowed through that barricade and tried to squash Becky Lynch, but she moved. If she wouldn't have moved, she would have been dead. And then we got Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. I find this funny. Why? Because Goldberg got injured. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just talk about that when I get to them. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, Tuesday on SmackDown. Undertaker, cutting edge. Okay, they're talking. Then, dun, the lights go out. He's coming out, and he told Undertaker, he's back with a new flair. He said, WrestleMania will no longer define who I am. I'm back, and I'm taking souls and digging holes. I'm like, oh my God, the dead man is back. Survivor Series is where the dead man was born. I'm like, hey. He said, SmackDown has always been my home. And this Sunday at Survivor Series, Team Raw better rest in peace. Or it's going to be some type of consequence. Alright, now let's get into the card. Okay, we got Raw's women, Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Bayley with Dana Brooke at ringside. I guess it's the coach. I don't know. Going up against SmackDown's women's team consisting of Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, Raw, SmackDown's women's champion Becky Lynch, Naomi with Natalia, their team coach, at ringside. I'm giving this to the Raw women simply because Raw women consist of the following two women: Sasha Banks and Charlotte. And these two are supposed to be the front runners, the top dogs in the women's revolution. Even though the two champions are Charlotte and Becky Lynch. But yeah, that's what it is. And even though that team is slightly more dysfunctional than SmackDown's team. No, I actually take that back. Because I take that back. But still, and also because they've been talking about Bayley, it's the weak links. That's what Charlotte's been saying. And I see Bayley being the sole survivor and winning it for Team Raw. And I see Charlotte being eliminated second in that match, with Alicia Fox first, Nia Jax third. And I see her being a fluke elimination at that, probably being disqualified or something, counted out. Ain't no way somebody rolling her up. If they do that, it's gonna be the biggest botch of the year if they try to roll up Nia Jax. Oh, I'm gonna laugh so hard. But yeah, Raw women on this match. Then we got the big match. This match is gonna be chaos. It's gonna be chaotic. I don't know how this gonna work. How? Someone tell me who put this together. Somebody tell me who put this together. Nobody knows. We got, I'm gonna just put a 20-man tag team match, 10 on 10, 5 tag teams. Even though it's gonna be 11 on 10, unless Xavier Woods or Big E sits out. But you got the MVP and Matt Hardy of 2016, also known as Sheamus and Cesaro. Enzo and Cass, the Club, the Shining Stars, and Raw's Tag Team Champions, The New Day, going up against SmackDown's team of the Hype Bros, the Usos, SmackDown's Tag Team Champions Heath Slater and Rhino, and American Alpha and Breezango. I'm giving this to SmackDown's Tag Teams. The New Day is probably the most over thing in the WWE right now. Sheamus and Cesaro are next to be most over. But I'm giving this to Team SmackDown. Heath Slater's been on a roll. Rhino showing us something we haven't seen from Rhino in Lord knows how long. The Hype Bros are something real. Mojo Rawley, beast. The Usos, that new side, that new thunder they got, I like it. At first it was kind of dumb, but I like it. They could have kept their music. They didn't have to change the music. The American Alpha, they're over. These two, and they're a dominant collegiate. They're the new Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. They're like the duo Kurt Angle. They're two of Kurt Angle in one. I like it. And then you got Breezango, who was considered a joke team, because remember they put the two joke teams together at the same time, which is Breezango and the Golden Truth, and then I see the Shining Stars as a joke team. But Tyler Breeze and Fandango, also known as Breezango, is like they're a good. I like that team. Like they work together. Like they really work. I like it. And they actually could be champions. Like I could see them being tag champions. I can't see the Shining Stars being tag champions, even though Primo was with Carlito. But that was a good team, him and his brother. But I don't see the Shining Stars being the tag team champions, nor do I see the Golden Truth being tag team champions. But I give this match to Team SmackDown. Next we got Raw's team, consisting of Universal Champion Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, and U.S. Champion Roman Reigns, going up against Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, WWE World Champion AJ Styles, SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon, Dean Ambrose with team mascot James Ellsworth at ringside. Shane McMahon shouldn't be in this match. Whoever is Intercontinental Champion should be in this match. The Miz should be in this match. Or Dolph Ziggler, if he was still Intercontinental Champion, should have been in this match. I don't think that Intercontinental Championship should be defended, simply because the U.S. Championship isn't being defended. Maybe, yeah, the Cruiserweight Champion is, but that shouldn't be defended. And if that goes to Raw, that's going to ruin the Intercontinental Championship, because the Miz, Dolph Ziggler, been putting on phenomenal shows. Like, who doesn't want to see two real-life best friends putting on the greatest feud in history for a championship on TV? Who doesn't want to see that? That is amazing. They put on so many great matches because of their chemistry. Their chemistry is just magnificent. But yeah, I give this to Team SmackDown just because of what Undertaker said. Lord knows that they don't want to deal with Undertaker. So I give this to Team SmackDown, and I think James Ellsworth is going to play a part in this match just because Chris Jericho talked all that trash, and I think it's going to be some dissension between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens in this match. And I think something's going to happen where the Shield will reunite at some point in the night. It doesn't even have to be within the match. Get into that Thank God I said it. Thank God I said it. I thought about it again. Because let's link this match with the tag team match. On Team Raw, you got the club, and you got one member of the club on Team SmackDown for the singles men. Look at it this way. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows clearly said, "We will turn on anybody on this team at any time if we feel like it." Now, they may be separate sets of teams, but altogether they are one team. We're gonna remind ourselves of that. They are one team altogether. Team Raw as a whole versus Team SmackDown as a whole. I see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson turning on the Raw tag teams, interfering in this match, and then I see Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins going head to head against the club, just dominating, which will lead to a feud that will cross both brands. You'll have AJ Styles feuding with Dean Ambrose once again, but it'll be for a higher purpose. And then on the opposite side, you'll have Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns feuding with the club. That I think that can happen. All right, but yeah, I'm giving this to Team SmackDown because the Undertaker Shane McMahon not even fighting the match. Someone might take his place. Dolph Ziggler or Undertaker might take his place. Okay, that's it for the elimination matches. Next, I'm going to talk about the Cruiserweight Championship. Kalisto versus the Brian Kendrick. Who do I get this to? Lucha. I get it to Kalisto. The Cruiserweights belong on SmackDown Live. Not only because before the Cruiserweight title was disbanded and eliminated from WWE a long time ago, it was on SmackDown. Not only because of that, you also have 205 Live, which is a Cruiserweight show that will be on Tuesdays. Not only do you have that, then, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel Bryan is a Cruiserweight type wrestler, if not a Cruiserweight as a whole, but he's a Cruiserweight type wrestler. So why not have a Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown with the commissioner that's more so of a Cruiserweight? Doesn't that make sense? It does to me. So yeah, I get us to Kalisto to take the whole division over to SmackDown. And I believe SmackDown writers can do a whole lot better than the Raw writers with those Cruiserweights. Why is Raw restricting the Cruiserweight division? Let the Cruiserweight title be a Cruiserweight title just like it was before. Just let it be a title. So yeah, Sin Cara. Sami Zayn versus The Miz. This is hard to call. Multiple reasons. Okay, I wanted to see Dolph Ziggler versus Sami Zayn, but I feel like Dolph Ziggler was going to lose that match, and they didn't want to use Dolph Ziggler to put Sami Zayn over and kind of further that rivalry with him and The Miz in a certain without a title. I don't think they want Dolph Ziggler to be responsible for burying Sami Zayn just because simply because he's a good guy. Nor do they want to see Dolph Ziggler turning heel. So I'll see what they did with this. A part of me says that they did this so that Sami Zayn can knock off The Miz without any changes being made. And part of me is also saying, a huge part of me is saying this, Miz is going to bury Sami Zayn. The burial of Sami Zayn has been confirmed. Okay? Miz. I'm going with The Miz. Next, I believe this is last. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let me look. Pre-show anywhere. Oh yeah, speaking of pre-shows, they haven't even said anything on a pre-show match. So yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a pre-show match, even though it's a 2-hour freaking pre-show that starts at 5. Pre-show starts at 5, man. Why is the pre-show starting at 5? Someone tell me. Why is the pre-show starting? What do they possibly have to talk about for 2 hours? Are they gonna give us an entire show for 2 hours? Then you got Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Goldberg is gonna lose versus the mayor of Suplex City. Suplex City. Brock Lesnar is gonna decimate Goldberg. Now let's get to this entire feud. First of all, I'm gonna start with the most recent. There was something, I believe it was on Bleacher Report or something. Yeah, let's start with the most recent. Bleacher Report or something released something about an injury to Goldberg after that fight brawl with those security officers. That's sign number one that Goldberg is about to lose. Sign number two. Goldberg clearly stated the following. I have one spear left in me. I have one jackhammer left in me. One. I repeat, one. A few weeks ago on Raw, he jackhammered Rusev. And he speared Paul Heyman. So that now leaves him with 0 jackhammers and 0 spears. So I give this match to Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar is about to kill this man in front of his family. His family is about to be... You're going to see tears in that crowd. His son is going to cry. If Goldberg somehow wins this match, I am stating right now, Brock Lesnar is buried. Yeah, he's Brock Lesnar. But I say Brock Lesnar is buried if he loses to Goldberg. Oh my God. And last night, I know I did my takeover reactions, predictions. I'm mad at what happened. Just because I know I had a whole plan in mind, and I seen other people with the same plan do their predictions. A lot of people with the same plan. The plan was Samoa Joe lose the Shinsuke last night and debut on the main roster tonight, and either interfere in that match in the 5-on-5 or Lesnar versus Goldberg. That was everyone's prediction. That's what everyone was thinking, but no, Joe took the title back, which made no sense. Is he never gonna be on the main roster? Like, I can see him feuding with AJ Styles. I can literally see Samoa Joe and AJ Styles feud come to the WWE, and that feud has been in Ring of Honor and in TNA. Hey, what do I know? I'm just a spectator, just a fan. I don't know anything. But hey, I can tell you straight up though, the revival is coming tonight. I know it. The revival is either coming tonight or tomorrow night on Raw. But the revival is coming. But yeah, that's it for my Survivor Series predictions. Man, I've been going 18 minutes. Over 18 minutes, nearly 19, like 18:50. But that's it for my Survivor Series predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, leave that comment, and I am out. Peace.